Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel called The Supreme Concept, and today is your class 11th and we have already covered 10 classes there on common error series of 1200 plus questions from the book Kiran's chapterwise. So if you haven't watched those previous tutorials, you can check them out through the playlist named Common Error from Kiran's chapterwise. Okay, so let us begin. Well, we have already covered 150 questions in our previous classes, so we will continue with question number 151. And this says, the beautiful surrounding of the place enchanted me. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in this question and mark it on your own. Yeah, absolutely. Error lies in part number 2. Instead of surrounding, we will use surroundings. Okay. Surroundings, because actually if we only say surrounding, let me write it for you, surrounding. Surrounding actually means surrounding is an adjective. Okay, and if we simply write surrounding, it would mean that the area around. Okay, the area around. Okay, but when we write surroundings, surroundings, adding s in surrounding, it will become become a noun. Surroundings means it's a noun, so this actually means everything, everything that is around around a particular area or near somebody or something. Okay, so we will use surroundings here, not surrounding. So error lies in part number 2 here. Let us move on. No porter being available, he carried all his luggages himself. Now find out where the error lies in this sentence. Yes, error lies in part number 3. Instead of luggages, we will simply use luggage. One second. It is Luggage. Okay, luggage. And this is no plural form. Unlike luggage, we have furniture, equipment. Okay, aircraft, and news, etc. Okay, so these words, furniture, equipment, aircraft, news, luggage, they don't have a plural form of them. So we will simply use luggage here. He will not be able to cope up with the pressure of work. Now find out the error in this sentence. I know that these questions, some of our questions in this series will be repeating. So this is a repeated question, but no need to worry for that. So it has been asked several times in our examinations in the previous years. That is why we are taking this question again, and we are actually continuing for 1200 plus questions, and this question was also in the sequence. That is why I just took it. Okay, so mark your answer. Yeah, error lies in part number 2. So instead of cope up with, we will simply remove off here. To cope with. Okay, to cope with will be our correct answer. To cope with means to deal successfully with successfully with something difficult. To cope with. Okay, lasers are indispensable tools for the delicate eyes surgery. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. Yes, yeah, error lies in part number 3. Instead of eyes, we will simply use eye. No eyes. Okay, So I will replace eyes. Eyes, surgery is the right phrase. Eye surgery, not eye surgery. Okay, it should be eye surgery. Okay. I take great pleasure to welcome you to this institution. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes, absolutely. There is no error in this sentence. This sentence is absolutely error free. So let us move on to question number 156. Yeah, and this question says the whole country was suffering by a financial crisis. So find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. Yes, error lies in part number 2. She. We will use from instead of by. Is suffering from. This word suffering, suffer takes from preposition with it. The whole country was suffering from a financial crisis. Okay, because suffering. This is a verb actually. Okay, so this suffering agrees with the preposition from. Okay, so we will use suffering from. I do not know where could he have gone so early in the morning. So find out your answer in this sentence. Yes, yeah. Error lies in part number 1. This is a error based on structure, arrangement of structure. Okay, so we will use where he could have gone. Okay, where he could have gone instead of I don't know where could he. No, we are not supposed to arrange in this way. So we will use this structure as well. This structure in the place of where could he have gone. We are not asking. We are just saying that I don't know where he could have gone so early in the morning. Okay, this is unknown to me, and we are not questioning, or we are not questioning anything. We are just mentioning, giving our statement that we don't know. We are totally oblivious about his going outside in the early morning. So let us move. Question number 158. I suggest that he goes to the doctor as soon as he returns from the examination. Now figure out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, absolutely. Error lies in part number 2. Instead of goes, here we will use go. Okay. The sense of the sentence is advisory. Okay. So a sentence that expresses ideas such as advice, order, request, suggestion, etc. This will use infinite without to. Okay, infinitive, actually infinitive without to. So in 2 plus infinitive we will have to remove the 2. Okay, without the 2. Yeah, that is why we will use go. Go is the right uses. So for advising, command, suggest, etc., and we will use go here. See, I suggest that he go to the doctor as soon as he returns from the examination. So we are using go here on this perspective. Okay, so we will use go, infinitive without to in these scenarios where advice, order, request, suggestion, etc. took place. The introduction of tea and coffee and such other beverages have not been without some effect. So find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. You can give it a pause and mark your answer. Alright, yes, error lies in part number 3. Now we will use has not been. Instead of have not, we will use has. Why so? Because the introduction is a singular subject. Okay, the introduction, here the subject, introduction of tea and coffee. We are not considering tea and coffee as a subject. Your introduction of tea and coffee, so the introduction will be your subject, and as the subject is singular, okay, we will use singular verb form, that is has. Okay, so has not been without some effect will be our perfect answer here. In spite of the roadblock, the guards allowed us enter the restricted area to search for our friends. Now find out where exactly the error lies in this sentence. Yes, absolutely, error lies in part number 3. Here we will use to enter. To, okay, so to enter, to plus infinitive. This formal format will took place here. So in spite of the roadblock, the guards allowed us to enter the restricted area to search for our friends. Okay, so to plus infinitive will be used in this case. So let's move. Question number 161. The newer type of automatic machines washes the clothes faster. So find out where the error lies in this sentence. Yes, absolutely. Error lies in part number 1. Instead of newer, we will simply use new. New or latest. Okay, there is no word uses of newer here. It is totally wrong to use newer. Okay, so we will use new, the new type of automatic machines, or the latest type of automatic machines. Okay, this will take place instead of newer. So error lies in part number 1 here. Question number 162. By the time we got our tickets and entered the cinema theater, the show was already begun. Now find out where the error lies. Yes, yeah, error lies in part number 3. We will use had already begun. Okay, instead of was already begun. Okay, we will use had already begun. Why so? Because by the time we got our tickets and entered the cinema theater, the show had already begun. That means the show was running already when we entered the cinema theater. Okay, it was going on before we entering. Okay, uh, so that is why we will use past perfect tense. It is basically used for showing an action that happened in the past before another event took place. Okay, so let us move. Each of the students in the computer class has to type their own research paper this semester. Now find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, yeah, absolutely, there is no error in this sentence. This sentence is totally absolutely error free. So let us move on. The fact of me being a stranger does not excuse his conduct. So find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, you are correct. Error lies in part number 1. Instead of objective form me, we will use possessive case, that is my. Okay, the fact of my being a stranger does not excuse his conduct. Okay, we will use possessive case. Possessive case. Possessive case, that is my, not objective case. Question number 165. The sea looks as if it has been agitated by a storm. So find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Just give it a pause and mark your answer. Yeah, alright, you're correct. Error lies in part number 2. She. we will use had been instead of has been. Okay, had been, because to show that a comparison is unreal, we use past tense. When you know when the comparison is imaginary or unreal, we use past tense. Okay, so we will use had been here. The sea looks as if it had been agitated by a storm. Okay, so yeah, that was it for today's lesson, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe us and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So see you in your next tutorials. Till then, take care. Bye bye.